Welcome back to the main Art Spirit Studio and a lesson for my 7th and 8th graders at the Indian Island School. By now you must have put a lot of time into your self-portraits and you may have a lot of questions, and I hope to go over some of the things that I've done. You can see that I've completed my drawing, and we'll get up close in just a few minutes and take a look at what I actually did and what I can recommend for you to do as well. Okay, by now you must have worn down a lot of your pencils trying to work the background. As you can see in the background, I have done a lot of line back here. This pencil used to be about that long, and now it's whittled right down to about 2 or 3 inches, and most of it is on my paper. I've used a turquoise and a blue, some more specks here, and I try to get every one of the specks. The secret of how I did the background, and you may want to do this too, is I pretty much did my initials. Then I did them this way. Then I did them that way. Then I did them this way. And then we just keep doing that. And just scribble the whole background until my initials. And then when I had enough down, then I would just go back in and color all the specks. Down here, what I tried to do is color the blue and then leave the white stripes. And leaving the white stripes, I went back in with yellow pink, and there is a pink that I've been using, which is right here, right in here. These have some pink to them, and then you add a little light blue to kind of tone them down, particularly as they tuck under the shirt. I'm going to get a little lighter there, and then just add some anywhere else I see. I'm trying for this kind of effect with the shirt and a whole different background. So you can see that the background that I was inspired by was Chardin and his painting, where it actually changes a little bit from very light to dark, dark to light. And I'm doing the same thing. He had a lot of browns, and then I added a lot more turquoise to bring out my eyes and bring out other things. I would have you experiment the same way, and what I'd like to have you do is now think about just doing some touch-ups, some very, very fine kind of lines that will finish this. Don't try to overwork it. If you feel like it's done, it's done. Don't worry too much about it. I'm thrilled that you actually did this, and you had an opportunity to look at yourself for a long, long time. I think this time that we're going through, there's a lot of reflection, a lot of time for reflection and self-reflection, and doing a self-portrait is a type of self-reflection that I think is very, very good. So continue. If you're done, that's great. And I have a couple more things to end with. But basically you can see that the painting is done, and I'll give you a more close-up shot in the end. I hope you had a lot of fun making this. I know that it takes a lot of time to make a self-portrait, to make it look like you, and to have a lot of your own character. It'd be so cool if I was wearing the same shirt as in the portrait, but I was going by the one on my laptop, which is of the very day that I was at Thomas College with the Show Me Who I Am program that Robert Shutterly is doing with 2 of you. And for those 2 that have been having a little more time to work on that, take your time, because we do have a few more weeks, well, quite a few, in fact, maybe another whole month before that's going to be due. and they are going to put them on exhibit. So, and what I'd like to do with the rest of you in the 7th and 8th grade is if you could actually send these to me at michael.vermette@iis.bie.edu. Then I could actually post them on our website at the Indian Island School, or post them somehow so that we can have a virtual art gallery of your portraits. That would be really cool. The other thing we could do is to take the portraits and the proclamation portraits that you've done in block print, and we could do that as well. Well, it's been a wonderful time working with you today, and hang in there. I know this is seeming like a long thing, but I know that it's going to bring us closer, and we're going to be all the better as we come through this, and we will get through this. And it's a hard, difficult time, but I think at the same time, if we keep busy, if we keep in touch, then we're all going to be okay. So have a great drawing finish, and finish well, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time.